Moving into the next edition of Buc Update Central, I'm Parker Schwartz. We'll take a look at the soccer teams as they move into the back end of their conference schedules, and they're both top 4 in the Southern Conference. The volleyball team stays red hot, the football team back on the winning track, and we'll even take a look at the Blue Nanza event that occurred on Monday night. A couple students won free tuition. But before that, we'll go to the gridiron, where Coach Torbush and the football team took down West Virginia Wesleyan. First drive, first score of the game, Austin Herrick finishing off an impressive 10-play, 70-yard drive. And the Bucs score in the first quarter for the first time in 2016. Herrick had another rushing touchdown to make it 14-0, and to cap off a great first half, Jawan Stinson busts through the Bobcat defense for a 19-yard touchdown. He finished just shy of 130 yards to the day rushing, and the Bucs weren't finished. They put up 17 points in the third quarter alone, including the first career touchdown for this young man, freshman Dontavius Monroe, and ETSU reels in a 38-7 win, moving to 3-4 on the season. We'll stay with that winning mood with the volleyball team. They won in straight sets against Mercer and the Citadel at Brooks. First match against the Bears, Brianna Allman and AJ Lux, 1 kill short of 30 total, and Mercer held to a low 100 hitting percentage, a surefire win for Lindsey Devine's team. Same thing on Saturday against upset-minded Citadel. The Bulldogs were held to no more than 18 points in any set. Sophomore Haley Aguilar with a match-high 15 digs was great on defense. Sophomore Alyssa Cavarta the same thing with 9 digs. Leading the way offensively, none other than Allman, coming off a SoCon Player of the Week honor. And now the Bucs have won 7 in a row, with only 1 set dropped during the streak, and ETSU all alone in first atop the conference. On Friday, cruise control victory for the women's soccer team, 4-0. The Bucs get after it at the 4-minute mark. Senior Molly Collinson splitting defenders, and a solid finish, 1-0 ETSU. In time for the second leading goal scorer in the nation to engage, sophomore Eleonora Goldoni on the short free kick. Still in the first half, Goldoni again, her 4th multi-goal game of 2016. And in the second half, a beautiful strike for Elena Pisani from Rachel Harbin, and the Bucs roll past the Terriers. 2 days later, the final regular season match of the season, the Paladins with 12 wins entering without a loss to the Bucs in 11 matches. Similar to last match, the Bucs on the board early. Free kick for Arena Bruch, her 4th of the season. ETSU leads 1-0. A defensive game for the most part until the Bucs' Emily McCurley finds the sizzling Elena Pisani for the second goal. Leanne Cutshaw and the ETSU backline pitch a shutout, 2-0, and ETSU grabs a 2 seed in the conference tournament that starts in Johnson City on Saturday night. Let's stay with soccer. The men's team in a tussle for first at VMI. 5-1 winners. Center back defender Joe Pickering with 2 of the goals. Unusual. Fletcher Ackern with 2 as well. That's not unusual. Moved up to second in the conference with 8 goals. The Bucs finished their regular season 2-0 against the Keydets. On Saturday night, the always tough battle with Furman. No score in this one at the outset of half number 1. Jao Hamayo short of a strike, and Hamayo again close to capturing the lead. Things getting chippy in the second half. Fletcher Ackern issued a yellow card. Both teams would go into overtime, and 2 periods later, no goals. And on 2 matches on the campaign, Furman and ETSU remain a scoreless duel. Believe it or not, we're almost underway for basketball season. And to celebrate, both teams hit the floor at Brooks Gymnasium on Monday night. There were some heroics from newcomer Devontavius Payne and TJ Cromer.
Are you doing this? Are you going to let the new guy, Payne, show you up? Nah. You wanted to go back, so you're going to get this. Guaranteed. TJ, guaranteed.
All right, next week we're going to have SoCon tournament highlights from women's soccer. The men's team, 2 stiff tests against UNCG and Mercer, and volleyball and football continue their SoCon slate. For our entire crew, I've been Parker Schwartz, and this has been Buc Update Central.